It's pretty simple.
All he needed was one good punch. And I'm ride or die. I'm ride or die. I'm not talking shit about Tyson. That's not happening.
We have to listen to
Peter's
still listening.
Generation betrayer.
Fucking Christ.
Okay, we're live now, so let's try to.
Oh, you need a middle finger? Is that it? Hang on. I'll give you mine. Hold on. How the hell do I turn on this camera thing?
So,
Jake Paul won by the red hat.
How do I fucking do this shit?
So we are live now. Peter's
boxing match.
Peter's
boxing
upset.
Match with, sorry,
Peter, your gal won though. The fight before.
Yes, Katie did. The girl that speaks like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty.
That was a phenomenal. That was a phenomenal fight, though. The girls.
It was a fucking brilliant fight, and it was her strategy really that won it for her. She stayed out of the way and put in the combinations, so that was really it.
100%.
Toronto should have
get off. There was a shooting. It was her father that ran the boxing club, and somebody got fucking killed there a few years ago. Shot.
I mean, I have to say right off the bat that I think all of this lore around Mike Tyson somehow having a chance here was very silly.
No, that's not very silly. Look at the score. That's not silly.
No, but come on. Mike looked like a wounded animal out there. He was just wobbling around.
Okay.
Fight promoters.
Let me say this.
Fight promoters.
This is for all middle-aged men. This was the hope. If Mike Tyson
he's not
do something like this at the age of 58, then the majority of middle-aged men are going to be going, Jesus, maybe I could be that fit at that age.
Yeah.
In my eyes, if I actually put the work in, wow, what could I be? Even at that age with a floppy cock.
But does anyone think at any stage of this fight that Mike looked okay out there?
At the first 2, maybe 3 rounds, he was okay, and that's why he won the points on him. But after that third round, just like I said, if it goes past third rounds, he's fucked. And right after the third round, he started doing that thing where he goes from hopping side to side to kind of shuffling, Biden getting on a plane. You could see it. It was like his legs had dementia. He would go from shuffling around to, I need to hop side to side, and he would dodge punches that weren't there, to make himself look like he was doing something. But after that third round, he's just done.
But if Paul had been in front of some of those punches, I swear to God, he would have fucking felt them.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Mike Tyson back in the day used to be a brick fucking wall.
What the fuck has this got to do with boxing? You fucking American.
That guy's a brick wall, and he could take his fucking punches. And when he hit, he hit so damn hard it sent people's heads ringing like bells. And so he had a chance, and he had a good hit in.
I think we have to. I'll get him, Trav.
What's that?
Paisos, I gotta fix his perms.
Oh.
He could have done it. And maybe.
Happy Jake Paul Day, everybody! He won!
Hey, Paisios, I agree with you. I'm happy for Jake Paul. I don't know why everyone is so anti-Jake Paul.
You were freaking dying. You were a generation betrayer. Generation.
Listen, Mike has been losing since the 90s. Get fucked, all right?
Life as a noun says thanks for the spoiler. Oh, come on. With the biggest fight, like televised fight in history, of course there's going to be people talking about the fight after. Like, come on.
Oh, wait, what do you name the stream?
But also, I named it Jake Paul wins.
Oh.
But Kevin also said Jake probably wasn't allowed to knock him out. I don't think that's the case, but I do think like Jake threw some hard punches. I think he wanted to knock Mike down, but it didn't seem like to me that Jake was giving him his full weight, honestly.
Hell no. Dude, Jake was like...
I definitely think Jake was going easy because, like, after the first round, it looked like Mike was gassed, dude. I honestly
think there was a bit of a mercy play there at the end by Jake Paul. Like, I think he actually could have hurt Mike, and he decided not to. That's what I saw. But,
dude, on the last 4 rounds, Tyson was like grandpa shuffling in the very center of the ring to pretend he had some command, and Jake was just like dancing around him and like, you know, touching his nose and playing like he was playing with. It was like a cat playing with its food. It seemed like he was just being merciful, like you said, Travis.
Look, and honestly, like no one is going to take away whatever happened tonight. No one's going to take away from what Mike Tyson has done for the sport of boxing. That's not what this was about at all. And I just realized I got to change my freaking stream image because
I don't care.
It's
Ride
still
or
JFK.
die. I deny to acknowledge that Tyson failed in any way. He's amazing. He's a superhero, and you guys are all wrong because I'm not betraying my what
he lost in 1992. He lost in 1996. He lost in 2002. He was knocked out several times. I mean, Mike isn't this unbeatable monster that everybody.
Also, like
that you lost.
It is a bit of a crazy thing I find where a guy that's he hasn't lived the kindest life, right, with the rape allegation or the rape conviction and all of this stuff. But it is interesting to see at this stage in his life, he is somehow like the moral hero for people in this fight. And Jake Paul is like, even if it's Mike Tyson, the guy with the history that he has, people are still rooting for him. It kind of does tell you something about the general attitudes of humanity. I find that interesting.
I think it's just the middle-aged man wondering, can they... Again, like I think it's that. I think a lot of people are hoping he can do this, so many people can.
Yeah,
I think it was a generational thing. It was a generational fight, right?
They work out, even like this. I mean, they may have not ever work out again. Like, but if they work out, then maybe I can be an Adonis once again. Like,
I'll tell you one thing. Mike Tyson was guaranteed at least $30 million, from what I understand, for this fight. Please, 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 Mike, don't piss your money away like you often have. Give a lot to your children. Make sure you have a nice retirement. Keep doing, it's fun to see him out there on the podcast circuit and stuff, but don't go out and piss your money away, please.
I don't think I think
Fuck, Peter.
What? You're mad at him?
Go on, Peter.
I'm sorry. I think he's a different person now. I think.
I hope so.
Well, he seems to be like. I mean, if he's he's not going to spend all his money on weed, like.
Yeah. Well, it'd be hard to do that. Cocaine, a different story, right?
I don't think he does that anymore. Like, so.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I do. Do you guys not think
how well you can piss away $30 million?
Oh yeah, you could piss away $30 million in no time. Like, it sounds crazy, but you can. But
what he
like,
needs to do is he needs to like talk to one of the guys in here and start investing.
Do you think some of this, like these predictions that people were making were like they're getting caught up in the lore of the past and the realities of?
Yeah, but it's not. Look, he didn't lose by that much. Look at what happened. Look at the score. Like, I mean, it's not a fucking huge defeat.
Okay, let's do some.
No, not
He only ran like 18.
2 seconds, guys. I want to do a quick look at the YouTube chat here. It looks like a lot of people are thinking this was a rigged fight. The fight sucked. Monkey Juice says. Haspula says scripted all punches.
It wasn't a rigged fight.
It wasn't a rigged fight. The kid was probably pulling it back a few punches because he was going up against an old legend. But I think it was a generational fight because, look, Netflix sold out so quick because it was literally the Gen X's and the boomers coming out and being like, yeah, back in the day, and we're not talking about his morals here, but what kind of fighter he was. He was an amazing fighter, and he changed the sport.
Yeah, no one in the world.
His peekaboo.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fact that Tyson did not lose by that much, there was no knockouts.
No. He was knocked out in 1996.
No, you guys.
This is wrong.
You guys, Peter is talking about there was no knockdowns in this fight, I think, is what he's saying.
There was no KO. That's not a bad thing because that's what he was known for, right?
Let me speak for a second.
Now the people, I wonder if the people saying
no knockdowns. And a 58-year-old man stood up to a 27-year-old man.
Yeah, but you guys, any 58-year-old man in history is going to step in the ring with Jake Paul for $30 million. I'm just saying, it's not. People keep saying 58.
Okay, you're also underestimating how good he did out there considering his age. You're not giving him his credit where credit is due.
I'm not going to give Mike credit, honestly. Honestly, for the performance Mike just put on, I give him a D. A C- maybe. I think it was a very bad performance. He looked he looked way worse than I thought he was going to look based on the promos and all the training videos I was seeing. He looked way worse than I thought he was going to look.
Yeah, after about the fifth round, you could see that
after the third round. Let's be honest.
I believe it was during the first round. You could see him even.
I think it was the first round too. Everyone keeps saying third round. I don't necessarily agree that he won any rounds there, but whatever. You got to give.
I don't know. He did okay in the first bit.
His best performance was the first round, but even then, his best round was the first one, and after the first 30 seconds, he's getting fucked over by Jay.
But also to say that he didn't lose by much is just so wrong.
That's wrong.
Just watch.
Travis, you're a '90s kid, aren't you?
Hold up.
No, I was born in '87.
He didn't lose by a little. He lost by a lot. He was doing jack shit.
It
was so bad that it looked like Paul was giving him mercy. That's not losing by a little.
No, he only. To go on that point, he only got 18 punches connected.
Yeah,
only 18 of his punches connected.
That might be a new record, by the way, for a fight of this caliber, of this, this level of promotion. But
that's fair for that.
Come on, you guys. Okay, you know what? This pisses me off. This pisses me off. All these commenters saying you bozos who think it was real. No. The burden of proof is on you to prove that it was staged, okay? The burden of proof.
Are you actually getting people saying that it was
Well, we have 200 people in the room right now.
If it was fixed, they would have made him look better. He did good, though. Good job, Mike Tyson, if you see this. Good job, Mike Tyson. I'm proud of you. Good job, man. You did it. You went out there and you fought.
Take her to the hotel, Mike.
Travis, you don't understand. It's not that, it has to be proved that it's fake. It's just that,
yes, exactly.
Because nothing ever happens and nothing is real.
Exactly. Nothing is ever as it seems.
Sorry. Stop focusing on the guy. What you're doing is creating the best counter argument to people here who haven't put that argument to you.
Okay, everyone, here's a quick challenge for all of you on YouTube right now. Hit that like button for Mike as hard as you can, as hard as you wish he would have punched, and also hit that like button for Jake Paul, because he's a young guy that just beat one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time. And you can say, oh, he beat him when he was an old fart. Fine. Mike is like the cockiest motherfucker that's ever walked the planet. And he was cocky enough to want to fight Jake Paul. And Jake Paul's in his prime. So Jake Paul took the fight. He made like $50 million. He made like $50 million for doing it.
You're not excused. No, you're not excused. And you shall be reprimanded for your own behavior on your own channel.
You're not allowed at the meeting under the streetlight.
Every time Mike has lost, it's always this quote. He's not in his prime.
I agree with that right there. Whenever Mike Tyson has been beat, he wasn't in his prime. You know, if he would have been top Mike, he would have never lost. But to be fair, Mike is old as fuck, but Mike took the fight. He's not a baby. He doesn't need, oh, poor Mike, you did okay, Mike. He made $30 million for the fight. He's probably going to make 50 by the time everything's said and done. But
Generation betrayer.
Exactly.
Generation betrayer. You know who?
Yeah, generation betrayer. Not allowed under the streetlight.
Mike betrayed his generation by losing like a bitch.
You know who actually betrayed the generation? The retard that went and fought a guy in his prime because he was so cocky that he thought he still had it from half a life ago.
Notice how okay, now notice how nobody says that, right? Like, Mike Tyson's stupid for trying to fight this young guy. Nobody says that. He is stupid for fighting Jake.
You've been hit in the head that many times.
In pretty good shape after the fight, and you know what?
But I have to rebut myself. He's actually not stupid in the end because he made $30 million. So
yeah, exactly. Fuck's sake.
But it wasn't rigged. All of you.
There is something to say for a man that's willing to
You're not going to give him one compliment?
No, I gave.
Look, a participation trophy? He's getting a participation trophy for walking in a ring.
Mike Tyson. No, you know what? The Mike Tyson. I have. You know, I love Mike Tyson as an athlete, and Mike Tyson as an athlete doesn't need me feeding him fibs pie about his performance, okay? He doesn't need that. He knows how bad he did out there, and he will know it when he watches it back. It's fine.
Of course. But look.
No.
For a 58-year-old, did he do well?
He did awesome.
I don't think so. No.
Leave him alone.
I think he was underprepared. He seemed out of shape. His lungs weren't working. He wasn't moving. His legs hardly moved that entire fight. Like, it was sad.
Generation betrayer.
It was sad.
I think what was happening.
Once again, this is just coke, dude. This is just coke.
He had some like crack on his glove, and he was biting the crack, and that's how he got enough energy to like jump around a few times. And those like 3 times that he had
the crack in his
glove. You know what? You know what I also want to say to Joe Rogan?
The holy cow was hilarious.
You know what? Joe Rogan's going to come out and piss and moan and bitch again about how, Jake Paul's such a pussy for fighting him. Hey, Joe, throw on the fucking gloves and go fight Jake Paul. I want to see that. If Jake Paul's such a pussy, put the gloves on.
Wait. Joe Rogan can kick people's butts too, can't he?
No, Joe Rogan would get his ass handed to him by Jake Paul.
If Joe Rogan was in there, he would have had a better performance.
Yes, he would have. Joe Rogan would have fought better than Mike Tyson tonight. I believe that. I believe that.
Okay, Travis. A 20-year-old Mike Tyson against the current Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson, of course, Mike Tyson wins. No question.
Okay, so
we're not talking about 20-year-old Mike. We're not talking about 20-year-old Mike. That's not who accepted the fight.
No. The conversation, that conversation is over. What are you going on about it for?
Why did Mike Tyson go back in time?
Should I be allowed to put my camera on?
Yeah, you can put your camera on, but please, for the love of you know what, do not be nude when you turn your camera on.
I won't be, man.
Okay, thank you.
Isos, put that away.
All I have is my cigar out.
Don't forget about Tyson did.
Tolerating me.
Okay, let's get Joe Rogan versus Paul trending, and then we got to make like Jake Paul should just go through all of these popular red pill type guys, and that should be his next thing. I think that would be fantastic. Red versus blue.
Fuck me, it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Although I think
I will do.
Elon Musk gonna fight somebody?
Elon Musk was supposed to fight Mark Zuckerberg, but Zuckerberg would have killed him, and I think that's why Elon Musk backed out of that, because Elon Musk is like short, weak, and chubby. Mark Zuckerberg's in shape, and he does jujitsu. So, like, I think Elon Musk.
Zuckerberg was gonna fight Elon Musk.
Yeah, and Zuckerberg, by the way, is a lizard. So, like, lizards have special grappling skills that other human beings don't have.
It doesn't matter. Is this an actual thing? A fight between them?
They were going to do it.
They were going to do it. By the way, if YouTube sees anything that Peter's drinking, it's totally just water in that bottle. It's all good. But maybe turn your camera off just in case. Turn your camera off just in case. Just
kind of water we use here. It's H2.
Yeah, that's water bottle.
Man, all in all, the fight was pretty.
Why do people?
It was definitely worth the watch.
Perfectly legal to drink.
It was worth the watch.
Perfectly legal to.
Why is everyone talking about how you need to read the contract? Read the contract. There's nothing in the contract that's of interest right now. What are you talking about?
Stop it.
It's YouTube code. Okay, listen, all you read.
I agree with Pazios here that there's a lot of cope happening, superior copium happening in the chat right now.
I'm not reading your chat.
The finest cope.
The copiest of copium of Copia Mountain.
He still had some of his old muscle memory moves though. You could see them. You could see it. He was the triangle foot pattern thing that he would do.
He was sucking.
Is there any way you can talk on top end or high end or fucking anything?
Mike was sucking on his glove like a soother that entire match.
Send it to me in the chat.
He's supposed to suck on his gloves. He freaking does the peekaboo. That's literally whatever.
Yeah, you don't need to suck on your gloves to do that.
Send it to me in the chat, Peter.
You can kiss them.
Or say it right now.
CJ Chucky Balls. Any way you can make your voice sound clearer?
Look,
no, I'm not sure. I don't know you have an EQ system.
Yeah, your voice is okay. Desiree in the YouTube chat. 2 seconds, you guys. Desiree in the YouTube chat says Mike a genius. 20 million for 16 minutes. No, it's 30 million guaranteed. He probably made more than that. So he's more of a genius than you even think based on your comment. But Mike got paid tonight. He's got 7 kids. Like I already said before, please give most of your money to those 7 kids. Make sure you have enough to retire, but don't piss your frickin' money away like you have in the past. That would make me so mad to hear that Mike has gone bankrupt again in 5 or 10 years from now. That'll piss me the fuck off.
Yeah, that's
testing.
Yeah,
judging him based on his character, then I can't support him anymore, and I have to support him because it was a kid against an old man.
I'm guessing
you've got a kid.
Oh, that kid was half his age, man.
Okay.
Oh,
Have you got a kid? Starfire?
None of your business.
Well, anyways, I thought it was. One thing I have to say, Netflix put together an awesome, they were the official promoter, right? I assume. I don't know if there were other promoters involved, but whoever put the show together, I thought the show was fantastic. Everything looked good. The graphics were great. The entrances were cool, even though Mike Tyson's was minimalistic. I thought that was really cool in contrast to Jake Paul's entrance. So the aesthetics of it all, fantastic.
What about
This
the
is the first
tits
shiny
everywhere? You think that
diamond
was really
outfit.
fucking stupid? Everywhere you looked, there was a pair of tits.
I also have to say, yeah, there were some big jugs there when they were doing the announcement.
What is that got to do with boxing?
But I have to say,
come on.
In fact, they're shit for boxing.
well, what were the two ladies' names who fought before the main event? Because that fight was fantastic.
Taylor versus.
Oh yeah,
Taylor
Yeah.
versus help me out, YouTube chat. What was the other?
I believe Serrano.
Serrano. Yeah.
Serrano. Yes, Serrano and Taylor.
Now that was
won
boxing.
again. Yeah, baby. We won. I won. I fought that fight because I am Irish.
Peter's countryman, country lady, countrywoman won.
Yes, he's from Bray.
You cheated in that fight.
From here.
He sucked.
Now you're right. Guy.
She should have lost.
Lady Taylor.
There's no way she should have won.
No, the ref got too carried away with the butting there. The butting wasn't.
It was
I don't
actually,
think the butting
a
was as
unanimous
bad.
decision, motherfuckers.
It was.
So
It was unanimous.
yeah,
It was unanimously wrong.
she came out late in the round and she threw out a fucking billion
Look.
combinations.
Peter, they found O.J. Simpson unanimously innocent. They were wrong about that too.
Yeah. But you are the boxing judge, are you?
Let us not compare this
Why
to
can we not?
O.J.
Can we not?
Simpson.
Can we not do the OJ thing?
Because I'm Irish, she's Irish, and I don't care about national fucking pride. But just for the next few minutes, I'm just gonna ride that fucking wave because you said something negative about it.
Yay,
Serrano
orange,
should have bit
white,
her
and
fucking ear
green.
off. Serrano should have taken her whole ear off, just bit it right off. That's what happens to head.
Serranos is a more powerful boxer. Yes, she can punch harder.
Yeah, you guys on YouTube, I'm sorry. Peter's got a thick accent. Sometimes you need subtitles, but you just got to listen very closely.
You and your mother and a cat.
You can play it in 0.5x speed after the stream is over.
There's also some booze in there too, so you know that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that was water.
Are you accusing me of drinking alcohol?
Hey, let's get Brett's.
Never.
Let's get Brett's.
That's water.
Hey, hang on. Let's get Brett's.
I'll back off for a while.
2 seconds. Okay, peace, Pete. Let's get Brett's unadulterated take here. Did you watch the fight?
I did not. I saw you
Okay.
guys were.
Oh, okay.
I went on to ESPN and Paul won. I'm shocked. I really thought Tyson was going to kill him.
Why did you think
I
that?
guess the age factor.
Do you think it's because it's Mike Tyson?
I just the level that he was at. I guess I just didn't think that Paul was even close. But I really, if you think about it rationally, like pulling back from this, noting what I saw growing up with him in the early 90s, it's like, okay, but he's also not, 30 years old. He's much older. And so, but I honestly hope, Mike's had a really brutal life, right? And he's obviously made some really bad decisions at points.
Yep.
But I hope that this one right here, I hope that he was proud to do it. And even though there was smack talking and stuff, like I really hope that it got him some good stuff, because he's really, when you look at the charity work and other things he's doing, like I think he really has tried to turn his life around.
Yeah,
So,
well, that's good to hear. I'm not as up to date with what Mike has been doing in the most recent years, so that's good to hear. What and I mentioned, like, I don't want to hear this horrible story of Mike Tyson being broke again in 5 to 10 years. I hope he does something smart with this money, because he's guaranteed $30 million.
That's passive aggressive.
So
Hey,
He is broke. He is actually broke, Travis.
I think
Logan
a
Paul
conversation
is
about
broke
Mike
his ass.
Tyson being broke again
you guys, let's try
is a
to.
redundant. I think we should move on from that conversation, because
Yeah.
right now Mike Tyson is about as not broke as any of us will
He's
never
rich.
ever be in our fucking
He's rich.
lifetime. At the scale of fucking 10.
He's rich, definitely.
He's pretty broke right now. Fucking Paul just put him in the hospital. Broke the shit out of him.
Did he? No, I mean,
I don't think so.
yeah. Mario, did you watch? What did you think? You're breaking up.
An absolute fucking joke. First of all, he fought Roy Jones like 10 years ago or whatever. It was like a fucking joke. I mean, they're friends in real life. This is just a circus. It was just a charity event for him. That's all it was.
For Tyson?
For round 4. Yeah, it was just money for both of them. It was just for fun. I stopped watching after round 4 as a fucking.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for fun, Mike Tyson might be in the hospital right now. I honestly believe that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, if you watched any of Jake Paul's fights, like the last ones, I mean, he fucking KO'd Mike Perry.
Yeah.
Mike Perry's not a slouch. He was a bare knuckle champion. So obviously he didn't try. So.
No, yeah. No, and I'm glad. For something like this, that's like it's almost like a WWE. And actually, someone did write that, but it's like a WWE kind of fight to some degree with all the pomp and circumstance. And then when they actually get in the ring, it's like, halfway through by round 4, it's like, it looks like Jake Paul's holding his power back already. I think Jake wanted to knock him down once and then for Mike to get up, maybe like that would have been cool. But, also if you knock down Mike in the shape that I saw him in, I don't know if he's getting up. So
that's mean. I mean, that's unjustified. That's wrong.
It's not mean. Oh my god,
yes,
it's boxing. Get over it. No,
like being like,
this is sports.
That old and feeble. He's not. He looked good. Leave him alone.
No, it's men fighting. And when you looked at the way Paul hit him, and he just like kind of staggers back like a old man that just had like memories of Vietnam, it's pretty obvious who was the better fighter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, everyone on YouTube, make sure you let us know what you thought. We'll go through some comments here. Thanks for all being here. Make sure you all smash the like button. It takes 2 seconds, helps the stream out. We're going to be talking about the fight all night here, I think. So strap in. If you guys want to jump into our voice chat room, you can all jump in and air your frustration. Or Jared says it was honorable. I actually agree with that. Like I think Jake proved himself to be an honorable man in the way that he handled, old feeble Mike Tyson near the end there. He could have absolutely creamed him, but I think he just, he jabbed him a few times near the end. He took a few swings, but I would say he was swinging at like half power. So
generation betrayer.
Yeah. Oh my. Again, the real generation betrayer is Mike. Mike betrayed your generation.
Yeah, he wasn't perfect, but shit. Like, come on.
Mike betrayed your generation for $30 million. $30 million. That's how much it cost.
Already started talking about. Oh, sorry. Have you already talked about the ass cheek shot?
Oh my God. No, I haven't. But thank you for bringing that up. Did anyone see Mike's assless chaps he was wearing for some reason?
Yeah, he was wearing a thong of some sort.
He was wearing a thong or something before when he walked away from the camera. That was hilarious.
I'm going to get a picture. I'll be right back.
Yes, there's that.
Wait.
Yeah, look. If you want to show off your muscular ass,
his shorts.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, YouTube chat just said 22-year-old Mike equals Iron. So if Iron Mike is the Mike of old, what do we call
Rusty,
the real Mike of old?
Rusty
Mike?
Bronze Mike.
Bronze Mike? Yeah, bronze is pretty weak. Shale
Legend Mike.
No, we should call him Lead Mike.
Started coming on YouTube again for the replay.
He's heavy, he's slow, he's not so smart.
And he's very
malleable. Jake Paul isn't a fucking genius either, like for fuck's sake.
Hey, who was that? Someone just tried to chime in there that we hadn't heard from. Was that Canaman?
I just said whoever put that picture in chat is wrong for that.
Which chat? Oh,
I did.
Actually, I think that's allowed. This is allowed on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's
inside the gym or inside the changing room. Why are you guys looking at his butt like that?
Here's the thing about neonates.
It was on live TV.
I know
his ass was on live TV.
It was
That's
on
why
live
they're looking at it.
I know people don't
Also,
like this part of the conversation, but someone's like, Mike is now set for life. LOL. He was set for life like after his first, stint as a boxer, right? So you never know what Mike's going to do, but like I keep saying, I hope he does good things with his money. That's all I want to say. And I'm probably going to say it 20 more times.
Oh, God. Dude, what an amazing shot.
You guys are weird.
Has anyone seen the Netflix?
For the sport.
Has anyone seen the Netflix numbers yet? Star, it's not that we don't have respect for the sport. You're just standing here cheerleading Mike Tyson as though he just went and did something beautiful. This is a sport.
Whatever. Yeah, like the butt thing, CJ, you suck.
He got his ass beat and showed his ass on live television within an hour of each other.
Let's see if we have the Netflix numbers yet. I'm interested to know how many people Netflix had watching.
I
don't see it. They haven't released it yet.
They should have showed the Menendez brothers watching it in their cell on TV as well.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Wouldn't that have been interesting if Netflix did this thing where they had like if it was like a Discord screen with all the different videos of people watching from different places, but it was like the Netflix personalities that you've come to know connected to their shows or their documentaries. Yeah, like the Menendez brothers. That would have been interesting. That would have been very Netflix. But
so who was that guy in the pink shorts that fought earlier on one of the matches earlier on, the outboxer?
Barrios.
That one.
Mario Barrios.
He did good.
I missed that. Good. I missed that fight.
Travis, it was 280 million is the number that they said they were going to stream to, but that's not the actual number. That's like what Netflix assumed would happen for viewership.
That was their projection. I'm choking to death. Ugh. Yeah.
That's according to USA.
Well, that was exciting.
You guys are making fun of a old man. He did good.
No, he didn't. Stop lying to yourself and everyone else in the live.
He did good.
I don't think he did good. I'm sorry. Like, I truly don't believe that.
He did all right.
I was ready to give him all the props. I was ready to give him all the props. Who's Jake gonna fight next? The Pope?
I have to go to
the Pope.
Jehovah's Witness. Like one of their kingdom halls now. I lost the bet.
Oh.
You've already gone there, though. That's cheating. Nobody said.
Well, you're the one who said the Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Hall. I said you had to go to church, and you're like, wrong. I said, where do I have to go?
You're wrong.
Yes,
I said,
Scott.
If I lose, I have to go to the Kingdom Hall. I said, if you lose, you have to go to Israel. You misread it.
I can't go to Israel. I'm poor. That's not fair.
Looks like another loss for Gen X.
I go and tell you to go to church. I'm like, if I win, you go to church. That's like something you can do in your own town. And you're like, hey, go and get this expensive vacation you can't afford.
You can go to Israel or Gaza. You have to take your pick. Only two choices.
Are you buying my ticket?
Sure. You want to go to Gaza?
I gotta be honest.
Israel, dude. Israel.
I don't think tickets to Israel are that expensive right now. I'm not sure they're in high demand.
Holy fucking crap. Something was just outside my door. What the fuck was that? Sorry.
It was Jake Paul.
It was Jake
Probably
Paul.
The undead. The undead are hanging around and all that.
Jake Paul showed up to knock him out.
Tyson Knights because Tyson's nearly dead.
Yeah, it's the ghost of Mike Tyson. He died.
It's a ghost of
oh my God, North Idahoan.
In between Tyson and Paul.
North Idahoan says he's going to fight Mickey Rourke next. That's hilarious. Give Mickey Rourke another face adjustment.
I was going outside to empty my coffee filter, and there was a coyote in my yard. Give me a good scare. There we go.
Wowzers.
Well, I just didn't expect it.
Yep. Well, yeah, I do agree. There's a lot of people commenting that they thought that the fight between the two ladies before the main event was the best fight. Yeah, I think so too.
I wish I had seen it. I didn't.
You did. You were watching it. Actually, you were talking to it.
No, I came in just as the Tyson fight was about to start. Like, I was up in the room above talking to people.
Yeah, things I do when I'm talking.
Yeah, God forbid. God forbid I be on the other Discord chat talking to someone else when a fight's going down.
Yeah. I make sandwiches. Sometimes.
No, I think it should be Joe Rogan versus Jake Paul. That would be fantastic. Same rules.
That would be great.
We can do the same rules.
Stupid ass 14-ounce gloves.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well,
Logan versus Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be great, and those guys would actually try to kill one another. I'm pretty sure.
I think Joe Rogan would actually try to kill Jake.
I think he would.
Actually hates him.
I think so too, and I think Jake Paul would knock Joe Rogan the fuck out.
Probably.
Yeah,
I think
he would.
right, Trav.
And Joe Rogan would look like a short little peanut out there compared to Jake Paul.
Peter,
Why do you guys like that Jake Paul kid so much? Did he rescue puppies or something?
Has anybody here said they like Jake Paul? We're telling you what we think would happen in the fight.
Wait, yeah, do you like the
That's not how sports works, Star. It's not like you like who you think is going to win. Come on.
I don't know if Peter knows he's deafened.
If it was an MMA,
the underdog, and you can't stop me.
If it was MMA, I think Joe Rogan would beat him because he can he's got a pretty serious leg kick.
Peter, what's up?
He has a seriously spinning back leg. If he hits you with a spinning back leg kick. Yes.
Wait, now you're talking about MMA, not boxing.
Yes, but if you get one of those fucking things, I mean, take one of those for a fucking week kicks.
Oh no! It's got to be Jake Paul, Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah.
Taekwondo is for a weak ass leg kicks, but there's a few things that Taekwondo can actually benefit you to.
I've taken Taekwondo. I would say Muay Thai is probably your most dangerous to go up against.
Different things in that.
I think that would go so bad for Conor McGregor. I really do.
No, do you know what the actual advantage of Muay Thai is?
Your shins are made out of steel.
Your mental attitude to how you train.
Who's the guy?
Nothing to be able to take down a banana tree by the age of 10 does something to you.
Who's the guy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that all those things, like, but it's the mental attitude that is employed in the training that makes the difference.
But it's literally mechanically more powerful kicks.
No, it can't be.
Dude, I take Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, karate, and kickboxing, and I know damn near everything about every martial art.
No.
So when I tell you Muay Thai is the better kick, Muay Thai is the better kick.
I studied Thai boxing, therefore I can kick through an orange.
Dude, Muay Thai is the better kick.
No, what are you talking about? They kick in a different way in Muay Thai than in MMA. That is stronger.
Yes, the Muay Thai uses the shin, and they use their leg like a whip. It's a completely different style of a kick.
and you can't do that in
comparing it
MMA.
against? Like, what
Yes,
do
we
you guys
do in MMA. Yes,
Which martial art has the stronger kick?
Muay Thai is
by definition.
incorporated into MMA in every way already.
What the?
That's why it's called mixed martial arts.
Yeah, Star. What?
Hold on. I'm reading something. Okay. When it comes to martial arts and mixing them all together, the people who know Muay Thai, the ones who can kick with their shins, the ones who literally went and caused microfractures on those shins to make them as strong as concrete, those people who took rolling pins to their shins, those people who are capable of kicking down banana trees, if they hit you with their shin, you're out. You're out, especially if it's in the head.
Star. When it comes
people
to
who kick with their
hold up,
foot,
Star.
not as powerful.
I was a rolling pin of my shins once.
Hold up, Peter.
It was a while before I
let
make
Bucky,
a pie out of it.
You guys let Bucky speak.
Star. When it comes to MMA, who wins the most? People with a background in wrestling or people with a background in Muay Thai?
Oh, you're gonna. Well, it depends. But I understand what you're saying. If they can get them down to the ground, they're screwed. Got it.
No, I'm just saying, like, which one actually wins?
I don't watch enough MMA to know, but I can tell you that in a real street fight, the person who knows how to fight while they're on the ground wins. But that being said, I was saying which one had the stronger kick. There's a difference. Going and saying Muay Thai versus Taekwondo and Jeet Kune Do and all these different kundos and karate where they all have different kicks, and you're like, which kick is stronger? Muay Thai wins. If you end up on the fucking ground, then then Jiu-Jitsu is going to fucking win. Because who's going to be able to get it? Like, you have to be able to, like, if they catch your kick, you're fucking over. I'm sorry. What's your point?
The point is the people that actually win mixed martial arts tend to be wrestlers. Kicks are really good and they can get people down, but the people that wrestle tend to be the ones that win. Yeah, but you're
comparing apples to oranges, and I was talking about which one was the stronger kick. Okay?
Why does the stronger kick matter?
Wrestler versus kicker, that's a different argument.
First off, they're boxing, but unless we're doing explicitly Thai boxing, the strongest kick doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how strong you can kick someone. What matters is if you win.
Okay, we were having a different argument. I understand, nor am I going to say your point is wrong. Your point is not wrong. If you end up getting someone to the fucking ground, the person who wrestles wins.
I get
it.
Yeah.
We were having a different argument. Mine was which kick is stronger. That was it.
Roderick.
Well, that's also wrong.
Roderick Holmes says, "Bro, it was a draw." Come on, Holmes.
What?
Oh, someone named Roderick Holmes was saying.
I'm sure Holmes fans likes me, even if I'm full of shit.
Yeah.
More full of shit arguments coming from me later on. Carry on.
Carl.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
I shall not only believe her, but I need to be.
I will say this. Krav Maga is so dangerous that it's not even allowed.
Oh, fuck off. No, stop that. No, stop that.
What?
Krav Maga is so dangerous.
It is.
Krav
it's not
Maga
even
is so
allowed.
dangerous that it's not allowed in kindergarten. Did you know that?
It's not allowed. They don't even have it. Like, it's not allowed to be a competitive sport. You cannot.
Because of the particular types of moves in it, and that's fine. I did a martial art that was similar to that when I was younger.
Yeah.
We were banned from all competitive sports for 2 years, and we never got to compete, and that was great. Anyway. I do not think that's. I mean, for somebody to pull off these very dangerous things that are in Krav Maga, you have to be of an incredibly high level fighter and you hopefully you have gained the sense that this is not something you just throw around the office. I'm gonna Krav Maga my fucking,
Did you say me? Did you hear me say I was going to Krav Maga stuff? I was just talking about the strongest freaking martial arts and how
but seriously, okay, you're gonna keep it secret then, like nobody knows you have it.
Okay, Peter, I'm not saying that I know Krav Maga. I just know how dangerous it is.
I feel like the world is not.
All right.
Isn't appreciating me enough. Do you know what?
One at a time.
I'm 81 years old. And you know what? I'm gonna kill 10 people in 5 minutes.
What?
Just to prove.
Okay.
I can.
Krav Maga is so dangerous that it couldn't even be considered competitive. I wasn't saying that I personally
you can actually have a competition. You say you can have a competition. A competition with Krav.
Me and you are having two different conversations. I'm literally saying it doesn't belong in competition. My only argument was Krav Maga is better than all these martial arts because of how dangerous it is. That was my point.
Krav Maga is not a competition sport. It's not a competition sport.
Exactly, I agree.
It's about like fighting in wars and stuff, and like self-defense and for police.
Yes, it is literally, and the reason I was bringing it up before Peter was an ass was because someone was in your chat talking about how Marines, and kickboxers fight, and how a Marine can kick a kickboxer's ass, and it's literally because they learn aspects of Krav Maga.
Yeah, the reason why a Marine would kick a kickboxer's ass is because the Marine has a fucking AR.
Yeah, you learn a different martial art altogether. Yeah, and the Black Ops and stuff, they take a lot of it from the Israeli Special Forces. And they use Krav Maga.
Yeah, we know they're really good at beating
they read the journals of Jesus fucking martial arts stuff, and they just adopted it to the Jewish fucking.
If you end up having Israel enemies surrounding you for your entire history as people, you're going to learn how to defend yourself.
Major copium by Bear Killer 1234. Mike could have beat the crap out of him if he wanted to. Well, whatever helps you sleep at night, Bear. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I guess Mike just embarrassed himself on a national stage because 30 million was enough for him to just give up, right? I'm sure that's why Mike didn't win. It's because he was like, oh, well, 30 million is worth my dignity.
Maybe it's because he's 50 fucking 8.
Yeah. Good point, Peter.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, sorry, I'm not gonna. Yes, and I think that's what happened with kickboxing. Anyway.
I'm going to add a gold medal to Jake Paul's thumbnail here.
Krav Maga.
I know you. I worked through hundreds of these books when I was younger. I'm telling you, I fucking did. I did so much of this shit.
Fucking A.
No, you should have showed that to Mike Tyson before he got his ass beat by Jake Paul.
Yeah, I really should have gone through Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do shit, like.
Fucking idiots. I don't know.
Just made sure I posted it to Mike's email, and he will fucking sort that shit out real fucking quick.
Maybe they should have shown Mike Tyson how to do Krav Maga. Because it's so dangerous. Maybe he would have actually.
You're not allowed to use it in competitive sports. It really is only a self-defense.
Yeah, the kind of boxing they use is a kind of.
You're not even allowed to learn it without a.
Oh my god! You're not even allowed to learn it. Come on.
No arguing now.
You're not even allowed
let's keep things satirical. If we're going to keep things satirical, then it's okay. Right, Raph?
Yes, as long as it's satire.
Satire, okay.
Okay.
All I'm
Krav Maga
saying
is the
is...
greatest thing ever.
What's that?
Well, I think you're going to have to make a law about that.
Guys, it's literally illegal. My hands
It
are
is.
registered as deadly weapons.
Why did you register them? Why didn't you stop at a brown belt so that you didn't have to register them? Now you can't use all this shit you learned.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows that once you learn something, you're legally licensed to kill.
I learned shit.
No, they're registered
I
as
have a
weapons.
license. I had a karate license.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck
They are
that even
registered
means.
as weapons. People do that. They end up so fucking strong with their hands. Their hands have to be considered a deadly weapon, and it has to be registered as if it were a gun. I'm not even kidding.
Bullshit.
That's why you stop at the brown belt.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
What speeds are we comparing a bullet to a fist?
Star, that's just BS.
Alexa,
That's not
how
true.
fast does the bullet travel?
Look it up whether or not people have to register their hands as deadly weapons. It's not that you can't fight, but you have to fight as if they were knives.
If only there was a search engine.
Travels at 2,000.
Hang on, you guys. You guys,
And
there's
a
too much.
fist
There's too much.
On a good day,
You guys,
might hit like 90.
there's too much over
Don't
talking.
hit
So,
Rocco.
Krav Maga. I'm looking it up right now. Krav Maga. Do you need to register your hands as
It's her
deadly
claim.
weapons?
Stop helping her. Benson, what's up?
Don't even look at that.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, you do not need to register your hands as deadly weapons regardless of your martial arts training or proficiency. This is a common myth with no basis in law. In the United States, there is no federal or state requirements for individuals, including martial artists or professional fighters, to register their hands or any other body parts as weapons. However, it's important to note that in certain legal situations, a person's martial arts training can influence the severity of charges or penalties. For instance, if a trained martial artist is involved in an altercation, their skills might be considered when determining the seriousness of the offense. So,
Okay, so everybody was a little right. Hold on. So everybody was a little right. Let's everybody breathe. It's gonna be fine.
No, I was 100% right.
Okay. CJ.
well,
DJ, I was talking martial arts, and you guys were saying Krav Maga is my thing, and my thing is you don't let them know you're a black belt. You do not do that. You do not become a black belt, because then, legally speaking, your hands can be considered deadly weapons. It's not that you can't fight. It's that when you fight,
You just said that's
the
not
courts
true.
are going to look at you. Your courts are going to look at you as if you were using knives against another fist fighter, because they're going to look at it as a deadly weapon compared to the other fighter if you're fighting hand to hand.
well, Star,
Because you were
it
more
said.
than capable of stopping them without punching them.
You guys, one more
Only
time.
one court case that backs that up.
One more
court case that
time,
backs that up.
you guys. It's important to note that in certain legal situations, so some legal situations, a person's martial arts training can influence the severity of charges or penalties. So in some situations, it can influence it. So it's like that might be taken into consideration when someone's being sentenced.
SRRY, you should be able to speak now if you wish.
Oh, I think they have to leave and come back.
No, you just have to server unmute, or you just have to server mute, then server.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
My advice is, if you are not a competitive fighter, but you're just someone who enjoys martial arts, never go for the black belt. It looks bad in court.
Yeah, but why would you care? Why would you care what looks bad in court unless you're planning on breaking the law?
No, what if unless you are planning on protecting yourself, and they're going to be like, "Oh, well, you're capable of breaking someone's throat," because you have more of a capacity.
You don't get in trouble for protecting yourself with martial arts.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's the point. If you're defending yourself with martial arts, the thing is, if there's a bad situation where someone with martial arts training, and this is what I was just reading, someone with martial arts training, let's say one punches someone right in the chin perfectly and kills them, when they're looking at sentencing, and the judges are looking at this, or the juries, they're going to consider the factor that this person knew how to really hurt someone with a punch.
Yeah.
So,
like, you know how to not necessarily hurt as bad, and you know how to do a real big damage. For example, I can hit someone in the trachea and crush their trach. And if you weren't trained and you happened to hit them there, they would have let you go. If I do it, it's fucking murder.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Because
I mean, it depends. Like Star, not necessarily. Like what I just read, it depends. They might consider that to be relevant, but not always. It's not a like a rule codified in law.
I'm sorry, Star, but you've watched far too many Steven Seagal movies and other action movies.
Dude, I'm like, I can take out your knee or I can take out your throat, and I was actually trained to do both, and I choose your throat. I'm going to, they're going to take that into consideration.
Get a gun. Stop fighting people. It's stupid.
Do it the American way. Get yourself a AR-15.
Fuck yeah.
Get some pepper spray.
I mean,
get some pepper spray. It takes out multiple attackers. You can do it from a distance. And yeah, pepper spray. And it doesn't kill no one usually.
I want to check with the YouTube audience here. How's everyone feeling? Have you all gotten over your salty tears of poor little baby Mike Tyson getting his ass handed to him by Jake Paul, the superior man?
Generation betrayer.
No, I actually think they kind of got the win-win situation out of how this all ended up, where, like, Mike lost, but he didn't get hurt. He didn't get knocked down, so he still has that part of his pride.
Look, I think that Mike Tyson scored pretty fucking well against a far younger, more nimble, very fast boxer too, and did very well to fucking stand his ground at the age he was.
Yeah, okay? I don't think Mike looked well at all.
Acknowledge that at least.
I thought from when Mike walked out onto the mat before a punch was thrown, he looked terrible the way he was moving, in my opinion. I'm not.
It didn't seem to tear on his.
I hope you get old and wrinkly, and people say that your body looks terrible.
But like someone just said in the comment section, it doesn't mean that I don't think Mike Tyson is a legend anymore. Of course, he's a legend of the sport. Like this fight wasn't about that. I mean, he just made $30 million. So.
Yes, he made $20 million, and he did it at 58. Like,
yep.
Travis, keep on body shaming him, and you're going to end up with an old wrinkly body.
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
not body shaming him. I'm telling you,
47-year-olds that have gained the world title. Like,
I'll be the first to say I think Mike's body looked good. The way he moved looked like shit. He moved like shit right off the bat, from what I saw. But who am I?
Travis, I'm sorry, but I think his retirement plan is like every 4 to 6 years. He's just going to have some young kid.
Never really a mover.
30 mil.
Was Tyson ever really a mover?
Yes, he was the best. Yeah, the best. He had the best movement of anyone I've ever seen in the ring. For sure, no question.
Oh, fuck, he's 20 years old. Like,
when he was young, yeah.
Yeah.
He still had some of the...
When Mike Tyson became world world
You
champion.
saw him doing his little triangle footwork without even looking or nothing. He did it as if he walking on water. He was doing that at certain spots where he did that triangle thing. You know where he does the triangle thing and he has his arms up, peekaboo, and he's going in for a punch. He did that thing perfectly several times. Leave him alone.
Star, I think you're farming
That
for
was like
something
20 feet
positive
away.
that isn't there. Honestly, like,
Yeah, he was doing that while he was like 20 feet away from Paul, and never threw a punch after one of them.
and I think
What
most.
is trying to say?
I'm
Trying to make Mike look good.
I'm doing the head bob thing. Gen X. No, like I'm gonna support
Star, you are making this into a different fight than it is. It was just two men in the ring. It's not Gen X versus Gen whatever. You know, it's
look. It kind of is like.
What am I saying?
I do want to hear from Sorry BM. If you want to unmute and say something, feel free. Or we now have Echo. We got to give Echo the.
Echo's got to get his perms fixed.
Echo Omega 3.
Nicholas Canada says Mike had sharp movement. Come on, Nicholas.
Echo, you should be good too. Go ahead, sorry.
Jake versus Grandpa.
Yeah,
you know
I'm just
what,
listening
guys?
right now.
It's not. Oh, sorry. Was someone trying to get in there? Yeah, go ahead. Frying pan.
I'm just listening.
Oh, okay, cool. What did you think of the fight?
I think Jake won.
Yeah,
and it wasn't really close at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
I agree with you.
And old and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think Tyson still did good even though he was old?
Someone come in here.
Tyson's good, even though he was old. Yes, Tyson was good.
Someone come in here and give Star a pat on the back. She needs one.
She needs a lot more than that.
Hey, no. Give her the credit. Don't keep on putting down Tyson because Tyson did fucking good, regardless.
No,
I don't think so.
No. It's not about that. It's the fact that the guy survived the fight.
If
when young fired out, I thought he was going to fucking knock him out.
Peter, if by survived you mean good, then he did good, man. He survived.
He did great in that case.
I agree with that.
Beautifully.
Oh, we have a conspiracy theorist in your chat room. Someone's saying that the distractions, what did the evil ones do in the background? Oh, so he's saying that it was a like, hey, look over here while we do something dumb over there.
Look,
this is next level copium.
Fucking was paramount in this.
I thought.
Go ahead.
So do you guys think Jake's gonna actually get a legitimate shot of becoming a heavyweight champion here? What do you guys think?
Absolutely not.
No.
And I'll tell you one reason why.
Yep.
That kid could not have been.
Well, you guys, let's Echo. You guys, Echo's new. Hang on.
Is he heavy? Is he heavyweight?
Peter, hang on.
Is he heavy?
Echo's new. Let's let Echo go. Echo, please go ahead.
Yeah.
So for the majority of his fights, we've seen Jake get knocked out how many times?
I was going to echo his comment.
Couldn't tell you. Do you know the number?
Doesn't he?
I'm just saying, most of his fights in the beginning were gimmicks, and even then, we haven't really seen somebody his size go up against him. And even then, the people that did put him on his ass. That's all I'm really trying to say here.
Yeah, but I also wonder in a situation like this.
He wins by tech all the time, right?
I do wonder if people are just going to keep saying this about Jake Paul. Like, he beats the next guy who's like, let's say one of the contenders for the title, and they're like, yeah, but that guy was already on his way out. He was not at his best, and then he beats the next guy.
Oh no, I'm not saying that he's a bad fighter in any sense of the word. I'm just saying that based on what I've seen in the past, I don't really think he stands as good a chance as anybody. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
Do you like Jake?
Fair enough. What's that, Pete?
Do you like Jake Paul?
No, the kid wins by TKOs, and is he even considered a heavyweight?
I'm suspecting a little bit of like for Jake Paul.
I don't know much. I don't know enough about Jake Paul to tell you. I don't know enough about Jake Paul to tell you if I like him or not. But
I'd say no. Carry on.
No, I'm saying I don't know. I know very little about Jake Paul, so I don't know much about him. But he is one of those like super cocky kind of red pill guys. He endorsed Trump, so there's a negative.
That aside, keep on
He's
going.
an entitled brat.
Peter,
You
think
can't
about
take
it.
politics
Peter,
into it.
Wait a second.
I'm talking about a pure athletic ability, politics aside, philosophy aside.
Not even good at that.
Do I like what I know? Do I like what I know so far about Jake Paul? I don't mind him.
Yeah, but do you think he's a good, like if he was up against, for example, a Mike Tyson in his prime? How many rounds would have he lasted?
No, that would be that.
Absolutely
there's no comparison there.
Because he's not a good fighter. Like if he was fighting someone his own level.
I think Jake Paul's gonna.
Tyson voting for Kamala.
Jake Paul has the best boxing training that money can buy right now, and I think he's going to get better. And I think he's going to surprise a lot of people with what he does with his career. He has the money. He has the money behind him, and a lot of times
winning through technicalities. Technicalities don't buy tickets.
No, he did not. No, bullshit.
He just sold.
He did not buy
No.
technicality.
No.
But think about this, Peter. Peter, without Jake Paul, how would we be getting our drippy cheese in our prime? Come on, man. Think about it.
Is he the prime guy? I thought Mr. Beast was prime.
I appreciate the fact that kid was willing to go up against Tyson and give Tyson that fight.
Oh, that's the thing.
Against an old man, how is that like any good?
No, but
I'm just going to call it.
A 58-year-old man.
Okay, start.
Masculinity.
Let's let Frying Pan get in here. Go ahead, Frying Pan.
That's just all I had to say. It doesn't seem like too amazing to fight against a 58-year-old man when you're 27.
It's honorable.
Well,
do you not see the honor in it?
No.
Do you not see the honor in it in letting a man go that's no longer in his prime leave his field with one last fight? You don't see the honor in that?
In beating up an old guy?
Oh my God.
Well, not just an old guy, Mike Tyson, who wanted to fight him, right?
Yeah, fucking hell. Did he want to what?
He wanted that.
That's like I'm happy that it just kind of went
for this type of thought process. This is soybean shit.
Oh my. In my honest opinions, let's just put one thing out there. If it wasn't Mike, it was going to be somebody else trying to come out of retirement. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We all know who was going to do it.
Who the fuck is going to do it? That Conor McGregor.
It's going to be Shaq. What if he fights Shaquille O'Neal next? That would be something to see.
He fought.
I would love.
What are you trying to say? He does fight non-retired people. He fought Mike Perry last.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this right now.
Yeah, he just beat Mike Perry though.
Trying to reference here. Yeah. The one person I'm trying to reference here is
fucking Fury. Then fight that.
Let Echo finish here. Yeah, Echo go.
Yeah, the one person I'm trying to reference here is literally gone on camera and said that he actively wanted to pick a fight with him. Anybody remember the little rumors speculating around Andrew Tate versus Jake Paul?
Oh my God! Yes.
Oh, that would be a fight I'd be down for. Jake Paul would cream his dumb ass.
I don't. You know what?
It's not the fact. Look,
You know,
look. I mean, as much as we might hate,
I would
someone
be
like
so team Jake Paul for that, but that Andrew Tate versus Paul, like that would be insanity. That would be.
And think about it.
That would be bigger than this fight by far, right?
If Jake beat Andrew Tate,
that's gonna happen. Like, I mean, you might as well say, let's put a supermarket on the moon. Like, I mean,
okay, but if
I mean,
come on,
yeah,
the aliens have a
oranges
supermarket.
up my nose if I really tried hard. Fuck off,
Peter. Think about it. If Jake beat Andrew Tate, then it would make him like a champion of women because there'd be 2 rapists that he's defeated in. At least.
Oh my God! Fuck off! It didn't have to do.
That's true.
God is right.
That's
You're
true.
Right.
Hey, what Bucky says is true, though, right?
Oh my God! Like, I hate you right now. I'm gonna call you Bucky Little Balls. Like, I'm tired. Can you?
Bucky Little Balls.
No, but is Bucky not telling the truth there, though? Honestly, well, I don't know. Has Andrew Tate been convicted of rape yet?
Not yet, but it's gonna fucking happen.
Like, you would suspect that he might
Jake
be.
Paul.
Okay, so then, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like, he could Jake Paul could turn
Conor
into this,
McGregor
like,
is currently in fucking court in Dublin here now, defending a rape case. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Who?
Oh yeah, Conor McGregor.
Wait, no, this is perfect, guys. We should have Jake Paul fight Matt Gates. Jake Paul versus Matt Gates.
Should we just have a pedophile like arena where all the pedophiles fight for each other?
No, let's not go there. We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Let's not go there.
We're on YouTube, so we can't defend each other in the pedophile thing, but we can talk. We can actually defend each other in other.
Don't go. That topic is bad on YouTube.
No, we cannot do that.
But anyways, what about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson versus Jake Paul?
That's actually interesting.
Dwayne Johnson's not a fighter. He's a professional mauler.
He's constantly working on himself.
Yeah, you might call a sloppy gymnast.
Sloppy. No, but I'm just getting at, like, you guys know how strongman
professional wrestler.
But you guys know a strongman Eddie versus Hathor, right? Like versus Thor. That was a fun boxing match. I don't know if you guys saw that one, but that was a lot of fun.
Echo, did you have a input on the Rock versus?
I'm just gonna say this right now. Although I do want to comment on it, I'm just not going to, for the main fact that it will cause controversy with what I have to say.
Echo, I just want to say your voice sounds like the voice that. I think.
I'm sorry, my voice sounds like what?
It sounds like the voice that people use to mock people. So everything you say,
Bro, you want me to switch it up for you here? You want me to switch it up?
It's perfect. I love it.
I mean, come on now. I can change it up if you want.
No.
Well, we got a voice actor. Do that again. Do that again, dude.
It's not me.
Oh, shucks. You really shouldn't be giving me that much credit.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, guys, I think we should wrap it up for tonight. We'll head down to the tavern and talk a little more. Everyone on YouTube right now, feel free to join our Discord server. We mainly cover intellectual topics here at Pangburn, but one day I would love to have a branch of Pangburn that deals with sports. I'm a hockey guy mainly.
You already have a fucking channel for it.
Yeah.
We're there tonight.
But do join us on Discord here. Make sure you guys drop a like before you leave and consider subscribing. Congrats to Jake Paul and Mike Tyson for making $30 million tonight. So we'll catch you guys later.
No, I'm not going to take your congratulations on that.